procedures 1 to 9, where each signer generated a wallet, exported their XPub, noted their fingerprint derivation paths, shared their XPubs, and then replaced them, and then got the checksum, and then imported the wallet, the descriptors. Yeah, so we were at point 9 where all signers can derive the same addresses, and we saw they have the same descriptor, meaning that they can now derive the same addresses from index 0 to 999. Yeah, so we'll be going through this procedure, this tutorial over here. So now this is PSBTs in Bitcoin Core. So we have different commands that you can see. So there are creators, there are updaters, there are signers, finalizers, extractors, and combiners. So this is just a document from Bitcoin Core. So you can see all these commands using. You can just use this command over here to. You can just use Bitcoin CLI help and then grab to PSBT, and you can see those commands over here, the one that are listed. Yeah, so as an example, so we'll be going through this step over here, where this is a basic step of what to do in PSBTs. So the procedure, the specific procedure that we'll be following the creator, and then we'll combine everything. So we'll be creating the PSBT, updating, signing, and finalizing at the same time using the wallet process PSBT, and then we'll finalize the PSBT. But first of all, let us just confirm that we are getting the same sort of addresses. So a receiving address is generated for the multisig. As a check to ensure step 2 was done correctly, ensure participant should verify they get the same address. So that is what we'll now do. We'll just ensure that we get the same address. And to do that, we can use derived addresses. We can use derived addresses. So I will use derive addresses, and then I'll copy my this is for signer 1, and then for signer 2 we'll do the same thing. For signer 2 we'll do the same thing. Yeah, but now instead we'll be using our very own descriptor that we imported. So we'll be copying from there up to the checksum point, because we want to derive the addresses from the descriptors. So I'll just take the help from Bitcoin CLI and see how it is done. And see how it is done. Derive addresses. Yeah, so okay, so the first parameter is the descriptor, which we'll paste over here. This is our the descriptor that we copied from here. This is this descriptor that we imported. And then the second one is the second parameter is this value over here, which shows the range of the addresses that we want to generate. So now what this does, it generates 3 addresses from index 0 to index 2. Yeah, so I'll just press enter. Those are the 3 addresses, so we'll follow the same command. We'll just copy the same command and then paste it over here, but now in this case we'll be using signer 2. And then we'll be taking our descriptor. I will be taking our descriptor from here, so maybe I can just use the same terminal here to list descriptor, but in this case signer 2, so that we can be sure that we are copying from that signer. Yeah, so I'll do the same process. So I should again get the addresses, as you can see. So we have the 3 addresses from both signer 1 and signer 2. So this is the array from signer 1. The array from signer 1. And this is the array from signer 2. And I'll just highlight them so that we can be sure that they are equal. Yeah, you can see they are equal. They are all highlighted. So to be sure that we haven't reused them, so I'll just take the 3rd one, because I'm sure it has not been reused. So what I'll do, I'll just check for my list unspent. List unspent, and I can see I have a list unspent of 6.25. So so we'll be following this procedure over here. We'll use create PSBT, we'll use wallet process PSBT, and we'll also use finalize PSBT. Yeah, it is what we'll be doing. So we'll be creating the PSBT and then using the wallet to do the 3 processes at once and then finalize the PSBT. So the first thing that I'll do, I'll load the wallet first. So again, I will take, I'll just use Bitcoin CLI help create PSBT. So the good thing about these commands is that they have been already escaped, so I find it easier instead of escaping them myself. So we are not outputting into data, we are outputting into an address. So we are sending the transaction. Yeah, we'll be sending the amount 6.24, so that the fee will be 0.01, and then we are consuming this transaction ID. Okay, let me just list unspent. So we are using the signer 2 because we are sending the transaction from signer 2. So this is the transaction ID that we are spending from. Yeah, so I think that's all. The index is 0, vout is 0. So we are sending to this address. So now this is the creation process. It is created by one signer, and then the PSBT is now distributed to the other signers who can partly sign it, and then they can be combined now into one, and then the finalization can be done and then be broadcasted to the network. So So now I'll just press enter. And now I receive this PSBT over here, this PSBT value over here. So I'll just copy it and paste it over here. So now this is the one that you'll be distributing so that it can be signed by the different signers. And then it can be combined on one machine and then broadcasted. So now I will sign it. I will do the 3 processes. That is, we have already created it using the create PSBT. So now we'll do the 3 processes: update, sign, and finalize it. And then now the extractor will do the rest. Yeah, so I'll do the 3 processes using the wallet process PSBT on both machines. So on this one, I'll use signer 1. For this one, signer 1, and then wallet process PSBT, and then my PSBT value, which is this one over here. Which is this one over here. And then I'll do the same for signer 2. I'll do the same for signer 2. Yeah, so now we have the wallet process for signer 1 and for signer 2. Let me just change the signer to signer 2. So I'll run for signer 1 first, and you can see we are getting the PSBT, and then the complete is false because it is not complete. It is already partially signed. So now we are transferring it to another signer. So for this course, you might see that it is completed, yeah, because we are on the same machine. So we will not need to combine it. But if you are on a hardware wallet, you need to combine it and then now broadcast it. So I'll just run this again, and now you can see the complete is equals to true, meaning that now it is fully signed because it was expecting 2 signatures from 2 signers, 2 of 2. So now the only thing that is remaining is for us to broadcast this transaction and then see what will happen. So I will just, before broadcasting it, I'll just do RPC wallet is equals to signer 2 and then get balance, and I'll see my balance is 6.25. So now I'll broadcast it. I will just use send row transaction, and broadcast the hex that we have gotten. This is the hex that we've gotten. Copy, broadcast it. Yeah, and after broadcasting it, I'm receiving the value over here. So now this is the transaction. So the transaction is already complete. Let me get my balance once again. And now I'm getting 6.24. Yeah, because we have imported it into. So it means that only the fee is gone for now. So if we had imported it, we could have gotten maybe some other value, but now it is showing 6.24. So now what I'll just do, I'll just list unspent and see. So now my list unspent is an empty array, but now what I can do, because I'm using regression test, I'll just get an address and then just do the mining step. I'll get new address, and then I'll just mine so that we can the transaction can be confirmed, because let me just confirm that the transaction has 0 confirmations. Okay, get transaction. So get transaction. Okay, so we can see the transaction has 0 confirmations, meaning that it has not been confirmed into a block. And because I'm using a reg test, I think I'll just do that because I've generated the address. Yeah. So now what I'll do, I'll just do the mining process. And after doing this, the confirmations will be 1 1. Okay, so now when I get transactions and see the confirmations, so they are now 1 1 confirmations. So the PSBT has been successful. Just a rundown, we went through these steps. So when dealing with multisigs, and it came as a result of that I created the tutorial because of this other one was just working with legacy wallets, not the descriptor wallets. So now that's it. So we have created the multisigs, we have sent into the multisig address, we have consumed from the multisig address using PSBTs. Yeah, that is it.